Hello everybody and welcome back to One Player. You know what the deal is. We're playing Seven Wonders. We're entering the all-important final era of the game. You'll see, you know what, our civilizations are shaping up quite nicely. I'm a pretty smart fella, not to be underestimated, however, with my stables and guard tower producing me the militariest of might. This gentleman over here, he's got some vineyards, but he's really just focused on digging stuff out of the ground pretty much. This gentleman over here, he's a mixed bag. He's a bit of a mystery man, a bit of a jack of all trades, if you will. And so we'll see in this third era who is able to finalize their civilization, round it off, cap it off nicely, and then we'll do the scoring. If you're here just for that, because it is quite a complicated piece of this game, I'll put a little card in the top maybe, and you can skip ahead to the scoring piece to see who wins. But for now, let's deal the decks out and get started. Remember that the right-hand player, Olympia, is going to start first in this round, or in this era. I'm going to try and keep my eyes on why it keeps happening that we're having to redistribute the cards. I think I must be doing something wrong because it doesn't happen all the time. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure. Let's get going, shall we? We've got Era 3, and it is the right-hand player's turn, and look at these cards. They are costly, but boy, are they powerful. This fortification, for example, oh man, it's going to get you 3 military points. So let's see what he can build for free. In the third era, we have to do a little bit more calculations, if you will, because the priority list again has changed. Again, the top is the free card, so anything that we built for free is first. There's no resources in this era deck, so we're not concentrating on digging things out of the earth anymore. We are concentrating on them, turning them into sweet victory points. Here's one of the guild cards I was telling you about. We'll cover them when we get to it, but the priority is anything that be built for free. Second is the card which would improve the AI's victory point most at the moment the card is played. Now that is quite complicated, and I'm going to go into a bit of nuance when we get there. Third is the guild card, fourth the science, fifth the military, blue, wonder, and then yellow, because yellow we don't really need anymore because we're not trading with anybody really, or if we are, it's a bit late for all of that. So anything to be built for free? Oh yes, this one. Oh, this one, goodness, and or I think I saw another one. Yeah, this one he can build for free too. So I'm going to put these here because we know he's not going to play any of them. So because he has the school and because he has the caravansary, he can play one of these. Now, which one is going to get him the most points? I don't think that's actually the way we play it, but I'm going to do that anyway. I think he's probably going to want to play this. So this would get him. Okay, well, let me explain my thinking here. So this would get him a point, right? He doesn't have any of these engineering technology cards already. So it would gain him a single point, as would this cog here, 1 point. But this, he gains a coin and a victory point for every yellow card he has. So that would be 2 coins and 2 points. And I think that's probably the best thing for him to do. So if he builds the lighthouse, I think that's probably more beneficial for him than not. Let's give him 2 coins. Good job, friends. So everybody's flush except for me. I haven't had any coins come in because no one likes to buy from me, essentially, because, you know, being human and all. Let's see what we've got here. Have we got a laboratory? Can we build this for free? No, we've got a library. Oh, we've got a library and a scriptorium. Okay, never mind. So I can build a senate, a university, a lodge, and an arena for free in this era. And a forum, although I think that's an era 2 card. Yeah, okay. Traders Guild. Yeah, okay, so here's another guild card. Strategists Guild. Oh. Oh, here we go. The Senate. 6 victory points for free. That is probably something I'm going to want to be into. The Traders Guild, you'll see I score points for each yellow card left and right of me, although it would cost me a papyrus and a glass, which I don't have, so I'd have to buy those. I don't have any money. That's going to the back of the pile too. The gardens I can build if I have a statue for free, but I don't have enough brick to do so. Again, I'd have to buy it. Not interested. Oh, here's the arena card. Very nice. Oh, here's the Pantheon. Now, I don't want this to slip into my neighbor's hands, but I don't think I'm actually going to have a choice at the moment, am I? I don't know if I'm able to get past my wonder, to be honest. I don't know if I've set myself up well enough to, given that I don't have enough resources to get here, and I don't have enough coins to buy the resources from my neighbors. This guy's not even producing bricks, so I'm going to have to spend four coins to get 2 brick off this person, and I don't see myself actually getting there. Unfortunately, though, I can't scrap this card. I mean, I could scrap it to get 3 coins, but geez, I'm passing up again both the arena and the Senate, and I'm already militarily better. So these two are kind of almost a bit useless. This guy's not even producing ore either, so I'd have to buy an ore from this person. I don't think I'm going to get here. I don't think I am. So, frankly, yeah, the arena gets me a point per level and 3 coins, actually. It might help me a little bit if I do need to build something cool, but I think let's just do the library for now. I think we're going to have to let this guy build his Pantheon. I don't know if there's going to be a way around it. So, because we've got the library, that was a long-winded way of saying, because we've got the library, I'm going to build the Senate. We are politically advanced, and let's move on to our left-handed player. Ooh, okay, yeah, here we go. So, Craftsman's Guild. So now we're seeing which guild cards we've pulled here. So, if I remember right, we've got the strategist. So the most lose. This strategist guild might be nice for this person, actually. I think he's got it in his next hand. Okay, so the ship owners guild gets him, goodness, 1 point for every brown, grey, and guild card. Can he build this though? He could if he bought some. Okay, well then. Oh well, we've got to go down the priority list. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So he needs either. What is this? Got a workshop and laboratory. So what can he build for free? Nothing. He can't build anything for free. Okay, so then let's go to the thing which would improve his victory points most. I think it might be the palace, actually. Let's see. This, he would have to pay me. He'd have to pay me for 2 wood. Oh, I guess he could get it from his neighbor. So what I would do is I'd buy 1 off my neighbor and 1 off me, because that seems fair. But if he did that, he would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 victory points. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's probably the best thing for him then, isn't it? Or this. Has he got 1 stone? Yes, he's got an ore. He's got a wood. He's got a brick, he's got a glass, he's got papyrus, and he's got linen. Yes, we could build a palace too for 8. I think it's the I think it's the ship owners. It's the ship owners. Yeah, he's gonna build a guild. Good job, mate. I'm gonna actually cover the vineyard because the vineyard isn't really gonna be helpful for him anymore, or it's not necessary to see. So at the end of this, and especially if anyone plays any other guilds, he's gonna be flush with points. Flush, I tell you. Because I mean, as I said, right now he's got 9 already. Yeah. That's definitely the best card. Okay, good. Right-hand player, you're up. There it is. Your palace awaits. I don't think this is going to be the best for you. This is 8 victory points, and yet you'd have to spend a lot to get it. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the palace that was good for him, was it? It was the Pantheon. Yeah, the Pantheon is now in this person's hand. Yep, okay, got it. Oh, never mind. Once again, talking rubbish. So the thing that you can build for free is nothing. The thing that is going to gain him the most victory points at the moment the card is played is this one. He can't build this. This isn't going to get him victory points now. Neither is this, neither is this. So this one is. But he's going to have to buy. Actually, this is pretty good for me, isn't it? He's going to have to buy from me 2 ore. And so I suppose he can buy from his neighbor. So let's split it up equally. So 2 coins for me, 2 coins for the neighbor. He's bought an ore off of both of us, 1 each. And he's got a stone here and a stone here, which he can produce. So he's built the Craftsman Guild. And that allows him to gain 2 points, 2 victory points per grey for each of his neighbours. So that's me, 2, 4, 6, 8 victory points. Not bad, mate. Good strategy, friend. The Philosopher's Guild. But I want it to be for me, because I'm the smart one. These two are blooming idiots. Here we go. Laboratory. No, still can't build that. Bugger. Oh yeah, he's got the laboratory. Darn. Town hall. No, I can't build that. School. He has the school. He has the school. I didn't build the form. I chose not to. And the laboratory again. Crumbs. All right. Well then, what do I... This is... Okay, so this will be 3 victory points. Not that good. This, I actually have to spend 2 to get a glass from someone, but it gets me a full set. So I think actually that is worth it. That gets me up to 7 victory points out of currently nothing. So yeah, okay, that's it. Talk myself into that one. Easy, easy peasy. Who needs the coins, I suppose? Is it best to give them to this guy because he's already flush so this guy can't do anything? Or is it best for, I don't know. Scrap that. I'm just going to give it to him because I can't be bothered to work it out. That's often how I lose at strategy games, by the way, is just to not want to figure out the odds. Read this card wrong. It's the amount of it's the amount of losses that your neighbors have. So actually this would be a fantastic card for me to build. I'd have to buy 1 stone because that would mean 1, 2, 3, it's only 4. Yeah, right, maybe not. Well, actually, if I beat him again, 5, 6, it could be 6 victory points for me. This is a card that no one's going to want to build because no one's building wonders. The Pantheon is this fella's dream, and the gardens nobody cares about. Is there anything that he can build for free then? I don't think that there is. Dispensary, no. No, there's nothing you can build for free. So then let's look at his victory points and see what's going to be best for him. Can he build the Pantheon by himself? Oh my gosh, I think he can. 2 brick right here, an ore, a glass. Oh my god, he can build a Pantheon. This guy's getting absolutely screwed at in that case. Let's move these. This guy's getting absolutely messed with because he had the free Pantheon, but this guy's just come and swooped in because he can actually afford it. Because he's built all the resources that anybody could ever possibly want. Wow. Did not see that coming. I think that's the best. I mean, that must be the best card for him to play. It's probably the best card in the game. Because this isn't going to get him any points, really. It's going to get him 2. This will get him 4. This would get him none. So yeah, 7 points. There you go. Goodness me. Well, that wasn't a bad round for my old left-handed friend, was it? We've done that. We're going to grab these ones. Well, no Pantheon for you, mate. Sorry. So, he's either going Strategist, which is going to get him 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is... Okay, this could be pretty decent for him. Can he build it, though? He would need to buy ore. No, he can produce ore. He's got a stone, so he'd need to buy 1 ore, and he'd need to buy 1 fabric. So he could do that. He would buy... I suppose he'd buy the ore from this neighbor and the fabric from me, because he can buy fabric for just 1. So this could be a good card for him. Oh, this would also... Actually, you'd probably want to build this, wouldn't he? 2, 3, 4... Yeah, he's going to want to build this. Never mind. Because this would get him only 2. This would get him 4. This would get him 5. And he's already producing 1 wood and 1 brick. So he actually just needs to give 2 coins to this fellow. And he gets himself 5 points. Going off the screen, but it's over there. So now he has 10. He has a pile of 10 victory points over here. For which we shall not forget about. Very interesting. That military is looking pretty decent, isn't it? Yeah, very interesting indeed. Oh, but here we go. Here's our free... Here's our lodge. This gets us... We can get this for free because we built the dispensary. Or the university, which we can get for free because we built a library. Oh, this is the best card in the game. Oh my god, are we going to give this to him and he can build it? Oh my god, he's going to absolutely... Yeah, I think he's going to do it, isn't he? And the arena card again, because nobody wants that. Well, I think we'll build this, and that leaves us with a total of 9 points from these engineers. I suppose we could build the university as well. Do we want to be smarter? Yeah, go on then. We want to be smart, let's be fair. We've absolutely made excellent progress because of our library. We've built the Senate and the university, and we are so smart. Just so smart, guys. Left-handed player. Oof, okay. What's he got here? He can build. He can just build. This is actually not necessarily then a terrible strategy. He looked pretty stupid at the start because at Era 1 he'd built like one thing. But now he can just mop up any card he wants and score as many points as he wants, pretty much. So he can, he can build the Siege Workshop for free, though. He can build the Siege Workshop for free, and that actually puts him massively in the lead in terms of military might. Interesting. This guy's having a real comeback. He can't build this for free because it costs him resources. There's nothing else he can build for free, so yeah, he's going to build this. And he's just leapt into the lead with 5 military points. Interesting. That means I think I'm going to have to try and build something military to guarantee those 10 victory points because I want to win both my wars. Thank you very much. 1 card to me. We're still looking pretty even. God, I hope this works out. Let's see what right-handed player's got. Right-handed player has got himself... Has he got a forum? No, he never built a forum. Has he got walls? No. So can he build a town hall? Yes, but he'd have to pay someone a little bit. Oh, he can build a school. So he can build this for free. It's only 1 point, poor guy, but this is the... Hey, that's the way the priority goes. Because he's got the school, he can build this for free. That's the priority list for you. I don't make those decisions. He could have built this, paid his 2 coins, but he decided. Priority decided for it. Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, I think I like this one. Again, the arena. Don't want to build that. Oh, crumbs. I can't build it. I need a papyrus. Ah, that sucks. Oh, that's so frustrating. I need a papyrus to build this. I would have got another full set for 7 extra points. All right, this is going to have to do. So what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully 5, 6 if we get it right. So I can build this for nothing. Oh no, I need a stone. Oh, I can buy a stone for 1. Oh, okay, saved. Linen, 2 ore, 1 stone from this fellow, because he is producing it, and I can build my strategist's guild. This means I definitely need to try and not get beat, because if I can get 7 points out of it, then fantastic. If I get, what is it now, 4, it'll be 5 maybe at the end. Not as good. All right, what are we working with here? Oh yeah, this might be the time this guy gets a palace. Stone or wood, brick, glass, papyrus, linen. He's got himself a palace and he's got himself 15 victory points out of nowhere. Randy Orton slithering in. Wow, okay, this guy's coming up clutch on the end game. 2 cards to me. See, this one's worked out, hasn't it? I think it might have. Let's see. Okay, can he build anything for free? No, he cannot. So what's going to make him the most points? This would make him 3 victory points if he built this, but I don't think he actually can because he'd need to buy a brick and a... Oh no, he can because he allows him to trade for 1. So he'd buy the brick from this neighbor again and the linen from me, and he can build this lodge, and that would make him... It'd make him 3 points. Yeah, okay. The linen from me for 1 coin, and the brick from this neighbor who is... Look, I've seen all the complaints online that like the right-handed player makes, always wins or always makes the most points, and the left-handed player is left out in the dirt. Look at this guy. He's got the highest military, the highest victory points on the table, and the most money, and all the resources. I don't think that's actually how this goes. I might be playing it wrong. Maybe I've got my rights and lefts mixed up. All right, okay. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. We can... Oh, he doesn't... Yes, he does. He does make ore. No, we can't use the... Okay, this is something important that hasn't come up yet. We can only trade for the things the civilization, our neighbors, produce in the resource cards. We cannot trade for the resources they produce in their, like, inner cities, if you will, in their marketplaces. So even though this guy does produce ore, I cannot buy it from him because it's in his marketplace rather than his raw resources. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't build these walls because I'd have to buy ore from him for 1. And I suppose a stone as well. So anyway, shut up. Double wood. Oh, here we go. There you are. Double wood, ore, linen. Welcome to the arsenal. Up the Gunners. That's maybe a reference that only my British brethren will get. But there you go. We've got ourselves an arsenal, and we have a military score of 6. That makes me feel quite secure in regards to the military fight at the end of this era. This fellow, well, this would make him 9, so that actually makes him 5 points, 5 extra points, doesn't it? So yeah, he's going to play this. I mean, that was easy, because this would only be 4. This is 5. There you go. Easy, easy peasy. It's types happen again. 4-1-1. How has this happened? I'm honestly not sure. I can't think why this keeps happening, but there you go. So it's going to be this guy's turn here. He's got a Traders Guild, which is going to get him 2 points, so it's not worth it for him. Can he build this Town Hall, though? He does produce 2... Oh, he doesn't have any money. Doesn't have any... Oh, he's so close as well. He can produce 2 stone, but then he can't produce this ore as well. It has to be a choice. So he's got the glass, he's got 1 stone and 1 ore, but he can't produce the other stone. So unfortunately for you, no. Does he produce papyrus? Yes. But he can't... Okay, so he's going to have to scrap one of these. What's he going to scrap? I suppose... I don't know, maybe we'll scrap this one. So we'll scrap this, and he's going to get 3 coins for his trouble. Sorry, mate. Can't do anything. So this comes to me for the next round. Here we go. Ooh, Philosopher's Guild. This becomes more interesting, doesn't it? Although, again, I don't have any bloody brick. I don't have enough brick. I don't have enough money, frankly. Here we go. Well, this is actually fine. This will get me some coins and some victory points, so I'm okay with that. Only 2 of each, but there you go. So if I build this haven, I've got all these 3. I've got wood, I've got ore, I've got linen. I'm going to gain 2 coins, 1 for each of my brown resources. At least I can buy something. I mean, that's... Although, this might be the last round. Yeah, this is the last round. Okay. This guy, can he build an arena? Yes, he can. Does he need to? Well, he doesn't have a choice. That's the only thing he can buy. And there you go. That is his only card, and thus, that is the end of the game. That is the end of the game. We need to do one more thing, though. Let's see who wins the old military battle, shall we? I've got a feeling I'm going to be pretty happy about this one. So, barracks and stockade over here, you've got 2 versus 5 and versus 6. You're going to get a -1 for both of those battles. -1, -1. I am so sorry. For me, however, a big old 5 over here and a big old 5 over here. And I am feeling pretty good about that one. For this guy, he's fought me, so he's getting a 5, but he does get a 5 over here for beating this fellow. Very nice. Okie dokie. This is the section of the video where we are going to go into scoring. 7 Wonders, helpfully, comes with this lovely little scoring pad, and we are going to utilize it because, goodness me, it gets a bit complicated if we don't. So, 1 player right here, then we've got our left-handed player and we've got our right-handed player, and we'll start with ourselves, shall we? First column, we are going to add up all of the points we've gained from our military conflicts. Actually, you know what, shall we go all the way along each column? Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. We don't want to know how many points we've all got. Let's go across and we'll see how it pans out. So for me, I've got 5, 10, 16, 17, -1. 16 points. Left-handed player, you have 5 -3, so you score 2 points for military. Right-handed player, you've got 2, but you've -3, so you've got a -1. Oof, even worse. Sorry, friend. You guys got absolutely battered. However, coins. This is where I'm going to lose out because I have 3, which gives me 1 point. This fellow has 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. He doesn't get the points for the extra 2, but he's got 15, so that's 5 points for coins for him. 1 point for this fellow, because he's also got 3. And then on wonders, this always happens. I think this is the function of the solo rules. They didn't build any wonders. They come very low in the priority for them. So there you go. I just like doing it because it's nice, but we only manage level 1. So, oop, I put it in the wrong place. Whoops. Ignore that. Shoot, let's start over here again because it's actually going to bug me. So 1 player, left-handed player. right-handed player. There we go. Ignore this. This was a thing. But for us, we gained 3 victory points for the first level of our wonder. So very nice. Blue cards. This guy came up absolute clutch in the end because he got 15 in that last era. So 15 for him. We've got 10, so not a bad showing. And then over here off camera, just to the right, 10 for the right-handed player as well. For the yellow cards, we're going to count up victory points. So this fella gets 1 victory point for every level of his wonder, which is 0. So too bad for that guy. 0 there. I gain 1 victory point for every brown resource, so that's 2. And this guy gets 1 victory point for every yellow card he's got, so that's 3. On the purple side, this guy again came up clutch with this one. So he has, let's see, he's scoring, I think it was 9, doesn't it? So 1 for brown, 1 for grey, and 1 for purple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 points for guild cards. I did pretty well on this too, because I get 1, 2, 3 for all of his minuses, and 1, 2, 3 for all of his minuses. So that's 6. This guy gets 2 for every artisanal good next door. So actually he gets 8, so not bad. And then the green cards. This is where it gets a bit complicated, but also where it could get quite nice for me. This fella has got 1, 2, 3 of the same symbol. So 3 times 3 is 9, 3 squared. He's got 9 points. I have 9 plus 2 squared, so that's 4, so 13, plus 1 is 14, and then I've got a full set, so that's plus 7, that's 21 points, the bulk of my points here, coming in my technology cards. This guy didn't do so hot. He's got 2 squared, which is 4, plus 1 is 5, and some handy maths will tell me that I've got a total of 59 points. Left-handed player gets 7, so that's 40 points, and the right-handed player has 26 points, so it's a pretty comprehensive victory for yours truly, Rhodos. Rhodes goes down in the annals of history as the most magnificent civilization in the history of man, even if I do say so myself, and we have scored a whopping 59 points on the way. Again, the left-handed player definitely did better than the right-hand player. I'm having an exact opposite of the experience described on the BGG forums, but there you go. That is 7 Wonders Solo. Okay, pros and cons. I was able to get a game from my Shelf of Shame onto the table because of these solo rules. Absolute pro. Great. I'm so glad I was able to experience this game, even if it is in a bit of a weird way, before, deciding to give it away because I couldn't play it. Secondly, it's quite simple, obviously. The only thing I obviously get confused with is the moving of cards around, because apparently I cannot handle moving cards and giving myself cards each turn. Doesn't work. Secondly, no wait. Okay. Thirdly, I enjoy this game. I think it's great. I like the strategy involved, the technology. You can choose which, if we were pulling a lot of blue cards and we wanted to go down that kind of path, we could do that. If we wanted to do this tactic and go for as many resources as possible, we could do that too. We kind of aired towards technology, and I think that really paid off for us. But obviously there's lots of different ways to win. So I enjoy that. And I think that's 7 Wonders in general, rather than 7 Wonders as a solo game. Fourthly, the priority lists are pretty easy to follow. I'll move this into the con table though, because in Era 3, you saw as you're working out which one is going to be best for the player to play in each single turn, it can get a little bit long-winded. So you might be there kind of like, well, if they did this, it'd be 5 points, but if they did that, it'd be 6 or 7 or 4. It can get a bit meaty. But for the rest of the eras, you just kind of fly through it. It's really quite simple, and the decision's made for you. So, you can wash your hands and be like, well, I'm not cheating. It's just that's what the priority list says, and I think that's fine. I like that. Because you're never going to be like, well, I'm going to give myself an easy time here. And you can play as hard as you want, right? You could go dedicated to both players always trying to screw you over, or you could be like, I try to be a bit fairer. So like, okay, well, in a real game, I'm probably not going to buy all my goods from just this one person. I'm going to split it up so that I'm, doing equal amounts of benefit or damage to both players. So yeah, there you go. If you've made it this far in this series and watched all 3 videos, oh goodness, thank you so much. I'm glad that you've enjoyed. And if you haven't and you're here, thanks for watching anyway. Thanks for watching part 3. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Here's how to score the game and end 7 Wonders. Well, here's how not to score the game. I should be, yeah, there you go. Here's how to not use a score pad. There you go. That is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you want to see more content like that, drop me a like, leave me a comment. Hit that subscribe button, please do. Join me in this adventure, and I would love to have you along for more solo board games. That is going to be it. That will wrap up 7 Wonders. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.